Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Sunday Okomoda of Hartford.
Hi, radio friends and listeners. Today is day number 6 on this Bread of Life program, and we are looking at timeless and ageless principles and scriptural truths from the life of Prophet Jonah. Another lesson we can gain from his life is that forgiveness is for everyone. God forgave Jonah and the city of Nineveh. God is a God of love. He does not just have love, He is love. Never too late to turn to God. Are you listening to me? Never too late to turn around and yield your life to Jesus and surrender to Him. Forgiveness is for everyone. God sent Prophet Jonah to that land of Nineveh, and when he preached to them, they all repented. But it appears as if Prophet Jonah was not happy. He thought that God would just wipe them and destroy them. But I want you to know that forgiveness is for everyone. Jonah, with his last breath, he cried out to God, and God heard him. No matter how far you go, the love of God is there for you. If you look at that Jonah chapter 4, verse 1, it says, "But to Jonah this seemed very wrong, because when he preached to the city of Nineveh, they all repented." And Jonah was like, "What's going on, Lord? I thought you would destroy them." And he became very angry. He prayed to the Lord. "Isn't this what I said, Lord, when I was still at home? This is what I tried to forestall by fleeing to Tarshish. I knew that you are a gracious and a compassionate God, slow to anger and abounding in love, a God who relents from sending calamity. Now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live." But the Lord replied, "Is it right for you to be angry?" So God was telling Prophet Jonah, I reserve the right to save them because they repented. So you need to learn that lesson that forgiveness is for everyone. Another lesson you and I need to learn from the life of Jonah is, don't live a life of complaining. Do not live a life of complaining. Somebody once said, a man of God once said, he said, complaining complicates issues. So when you complain, every time you are complaining about this, complaining about that, just celebrate God's faithfulness. Complaining only contaminates our life. There is no fruit in complaining. To complain about what you don't have is to waste what you do have. Do you see that? Let's listen to this. One day, Charlie Brown was complaining to Linus that every day his lunch is the same. And when Linus asked him who makes his lunch, Charlie said, "I do." Don't be Charlie Brown. Live a life of gratitude. Don't complain. Some people, they always complain about everything. You need to desist from such attitude. You need to pray for the spirit of love and joy to come inside of you. Bible says that joy of the Lord is your strength. Live a life of praise. Live a life of thanksgiving. Always celebrate God for the little you have. And God will give you more and more as you celebrate Him. Live a life of gratitude, and you will always be full of joy. There's a quote that says, "Nothing is more beautiful than a grateful heart." I love that quote so much. Nothing is more noble, nothing is more beautiful, more glorious than a grateful heart. Never commonize the things God are doing for you right now. Don't say, "Look at this small car. Look at this small house." Thank God that you have a car. Thank God you have a roof over your head. We should not be ungrateful. We should say, "Lord, I'm grateful. Thank you for my life. Thank you for the blessings. Stay blessed and see you tomorrow for the last day. My name is Sunday Okomoda. Bye for now.
You've been listening to Pastor Sunday Okomoda of Hartford, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.